Hey everyone, Decav13 here. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Metaphor ReFantazio. Alright, so we're just gonna spend time with people today, because I really don't feel like doing another dungeon after that trial ground yesterday. Oh my god, that was so terrible. I said it yesterday and I'll say it again. I hate that forced weather mechanic. It's so bad. Let's go see Barden. I could run away from battles easier. It's an upgrade I actually really want.
Many thanks.
Oh.
You've come.
I'll be frank with you. There's been an incident. Thankfully nobody died, but they surely could have. And I know the crafty fellow who did it. He wouldn't confess even if we backed him into a corner. So I'm thinking of striking a deal with him. But you know, the thing is, I'm not very skilled at negotiating. I convinced Barden with my eloquence.
What?
Be myself, you say? And what, just face the problem head on like there's nothing to be afraid of? Just be honest to a fault? Certainly seems a far better thing than working out some plan. I can only be myself after all. Gotta play the hand I was dealt.
Thank you.
Many thanks to you, Hildrick. Won't you come with me?
Thank you, truly.
I thank you for being here. I've made up my mind now. Come on.
Listen to me.
Listen, all ye. Someone here set fire to the administration building. We managed to put it out before anyone got hurt. But this is treason.
You hear me?
The traitors should come forward immediately. Did you want to become governor so badly that you would go this far? Sir Gastro.
What?
Surely you don't mean to say that I'm the one behind this.
I know who it was.
Oh, I'm done listening to ye and all your denials. Take him away. Sirs, isn't it obvious that the fire is Barden's own plot?
Just so.
Yes, Barden, your own position is safe if you have a scapegoat. How uncharacteristically intelligent of you.
What did you say?
What are you saying now?
Listen to me.
My fellow townspeople, will you go on never questioning this man? Look at what's happened to your town under his rule.
Seriously?
Guards are treating you like prisoners, spying on you, reporting on you. Is this place your town or theirs?
Let's do this.
Furthermore, is this man in any way fit to govern? I propose we hold a vote and decide once and for all.
Huh?
Vote? Is that where we decide who's governor?
No, I see.
Such a thing can't possibly be done with integrity. I won't allow it.
Oi!
Oh, yes, you will. The people should decide, just like with the king. Well, that fellow is certainly all for it, even though I assume you hate the idea. For myself, I think a vote will speak volumes. It will reveal to all here that you are the dangerous one, not I. Shut up, you conniving cur.
Barden.
You should accept the will of the people, Barden.
What?
I hear ye.
I haven't a choice.
Fine. However, anyone who cheats will have the hell slapped into him.
Am I understood?
You all understand that? I'm keeping a watchful eye. Don't forget it. I know he means well, but
You're a great help.
it really doesn't come off great. I thank ye. I nearly forgot myself back there. I must say, everyone seems so frightened of me. Even the wee ones. They're even more scared than when they thought I was a phantasm. God, the way they look at me.
Got to say,
Hey, Heldrick. Tell me true. Have I erred when it comes to my methods? You very well may have.
But then...
But whatever should I have done instead? I mean, I thought they'd understand my reasons soon enough. I wasn't monitoring them out of contempt. I'll tell you something. I have no choice but to just hope they'll come around. My duty is to protect the Weans from rampant villainy.
Well then.
There must be another strategy. Let's find one together. Your sincerity is always touching. Thank you much for being so thoughtful despite having your own business to contend with. Hope I can always count on you for the best advice.
Still, though.
The vote will be held soon by the looks of things. I can't lose. I must protect the town. I say this as your comrade as well.
I wish I had better tidings for you.
It's definitely got an uphill battle here. Worry not. I became governor by forever striving to fulfill everyone's expectations. And that's how it should be. Oh, okay. So we have Nurse tonight. Oh, Eisme and Juna too. Well, let's do the Nurse one first, because we do have that. Oh, I just realized.
What now?
Didn't I get another... Oh, I did get another gunner class. Let me get this so it's... At least makes 24. Gunner is only rank 1.
A new ability. Right. I could get used to this.
I don't think this is enough. Oh, it is. It's just barely enough.
New ability.
Whew. Okay, so now I just need one more archetype. No. Oh no, I don't have it online. Oh no, I need Seeker 10. Ah, damn it. Alright.
Oh-ho.
Never gets old. Absolutely magnificent. All the wisdom of the ancients sitting in the palm of my hand rather gives a chap the strength to go on.
That's
It's
awful.
he's like this every time. At this point, I think your reactions are more interesting than the relics, Neris.
Well.
Oh, so this what's it set up like this, eh? Then it could be forward compatible with modern design.
Oh.
Aha! Eureka! I'm struck, lad. Thunderstruck! The Norris of moments ago was a driveling buffoon compared to the now. It's all thanks to you, Heldrick.
Thank you.
But you know, the more I see them, the more mysterious they get. They're fundamentally different from igniters in both process and function.
That's...
Originally, magic just isn't viable without Magla or magic igniters, whether for the Gauntlet runners or otherwise. In fact, this country's technology practically relies on magic igniters. Dangerous dependency, that. Might be why I'm so drawn to these relics, you lot. Do you dislike igniters?
No.
No? They're fine things that are quite worth researching, but wielding power beyond one's limits is a fast track to madness. I've seen it happen, old boy.
The truth is...
Took a lot of experimentation. I'd rather forget that, truth be told. I was once approached by the government to personally participate in igniter development. They'd gathered up some destitute parapists who had no other place to go, and subjected them to experiment after awful experiment.
About that.
Were you a part of that team?
No.
No, at the time, my coffers were thankfully full enough without their grants. I lost track of several engineers I once considered friends that did participate, and it's hard to imagine what evils they worked there. Us tech-minded maniacs were all too easily led astray. Dangle some new technology in front of our eyes, and curiosity will win over ethics every time. I never openly opposed the project, absorbing myself in Gauntlet Runner research. Thinking back on it, I suppose that was an easy way to bury a guilty conscience. Naive as it was, I wanted to be responsible for an invention that inspired dreams, not one only meant for death and destruction. And now, after all that, I've been kicked back down to the bottom rung.
No.
I think it's better this way. When you say it like that, old sport, it's a bit easier to believe. Though it's only because of my past choices that I can show off my best work nowadays, and the entire kingdom is a fine venue for it. A scholar could ask nothing more. What does Nourish rank 4 give us?
I'm a lucky man.
Okay,
to be
just
part
more
of your
slots on
grand
Gunner.
quest.
All that said, I hope you'll still keep an eye out for these relics, eh?
This one's important. However,
Something is nagging at me, though. Why the devil are these relic pieces so scattered about the world? Seems to me like they were all once part of a greater whole. So is this some kind of natural coincidental dispersal? Or something else altogether? Well, next time you bring a relic, we may very well get the answer. Counting on you as always.
Time marches on, and
This
the
is a very
age of the
interesting
new
thing to think
king
about. Like,
draws
what
nearer.
were these things originally that they had to be separated like this?
Have a look.
Oh, package from Barden. Ooh, thank you, Barden.
Speaking of which,
Since we've got some time before the fake lance is ready, I let Basilio and Fidelio know that we're going to settle in here for a little bit. And I can't imagine they responded to that with a chummy little nod and a smile. Hardly. I made something up about how the tide was too unstable to sail on. I mean, what's one more little lie on top of the heap? They bought it, I think.
most helpful.
Is that so? Well, that works out in our favor. Now we must simply carry on as we normally do, doing all our usual activities so as not to arouse their suspicions.
well then.
Okay, Yufa wants to hang out. Oh, I don't have high enough stats for... Okay. Oh, I didn't check what Yufa gives us. Let's see. Oh, that'd be so good. Okay, so at 6 she gets Devil Summoner. What did Juna give us again? Oh yeah, after battle all party members... I need to hang out with Juna when I possibly can. Alright, let's do Alonso's rank. Yes, this next one at 8. Yeah, let's do Alonso's rank. Ooh, Storm in here. Are you not in the midst of a tournament right now? Well, nothing about you surprises me anymore, no matter how bizarre. I've been waiting.
Hey,
Would you mind coming with me to see the landowner?
thank you.
Great. My network already has the info. I'll send the final go-ahead. That'll ensure the landlord takes a certain little used path so he won't be disturbed. Now, the curtain rises. Alonso, what are you doing here? What are you planning? Have you heard? A little bird told me your daughter has a man she fancies. What was his name again? Oh, right. Cuculus. Did you say your goodbyes to her before you left? Or had she gone out somewhere?
You bastard!
What have you done to my daughter, you cur? What happens to your precious daughter depends on you. Tell your guards to give us a little space.
Now!
What are you after? My life? If you're offering it, sure. But there's something I want more. Tell me, where do your desires truly lie?
What?
My desires? The hell are you getting at? To get into your purse strings, I had to use everything at my disposal to look into you. What I found was rather discomfiting. Allegedly, you've committed several atrocities in various villages, yet Many villagers still respect you. I'd assumed you used money or force to make them submit, but I was wrong. Perhaps you've hidden your true intentions this whole time. Explain yourself. She's 5 years younger than me, yes. She's quite lovely when she smiles. Just like her mother. With such a beautiful little family at stake, you've no choice but to obey what your conspirators told you behind closed doors.
That's right.
You were a beloved father, an upstanding man. And they noticed. They fed you lies and flattery in turn. One moment you're praised, the next threatened. And before you knew it, you've fallen in line with the oppressors of the weak. And you can't break free. It's a rather pitiful tale, don't you think?
Silence!
What do you know? How could you possibly understand the depravity that taints this world? I have 3 daughters. Those bastards, they...
Tell me.
Don't you wish you could end this ruse? I'd have quit long ago if I could have. I don't want to be stolen from any longer. I haven't the power to change a single thing.
Ridiculous.
That sounds awfully familiar. Doesn't it? Where have I heard those words before?
Well, sure.
I believe you said them, Alonso. Oh, you remember? Well, that's all in the past now. And if I hadn't met you, I would have surely ended up just like him.
Moving on.
Well, I've learned what I wanted to know. Now then, good sir. Would you like a chance at redemption? I'll set your daughter free. And I'll even help you atone for your sins. So long as you agree to my terms and cooperate with me. Fine. I accept your offer. You've my word. You hear that? Alright then. It's time for the big reveal. I haven't done anything to your daughter. Actually, I've never even met her.
Hey.
You understand why I told you that load of rubbish, don't you? I took a gamble on you. On what you truly desire. Well, well. That's one mountain climbed. I predicted correctly, and won my bet.
But
What are you going to do now? I've got a few ideas. You just sit back and look forward to it. In hindsight, I've always run away when things take a turn for the worse. Even when I tried to die, it was to escape my sins. But you've helped me figure out what I ought to do. Something only I can do. Yes, I'm a liar and a cheat. Yet I hate those who lie and cheat. I hate the very framework of a world that made me become the deceiver I am. What lies ahead will be the great con man Alonso's work of a lifetime.
Remember your vow.
For this new king who will change this cesspit into a never-before-seen utopia, I'll pull the wool over the world's eyes, then take it for myself. What Alonso's words mean isn't clear, but I can see the steadfast resolution in his eyes. He decided to place his absolute trust in me.
I will live to my fullest potential.
I'm sure you're dying to know what I've planned, but just bear with me for now.
Farewell.
When next we meet, I'll unveil everything in spectacular fashion. Be sure you don't delay. But for now, farewell. Oh, Brigitte. Let's go hang out with Brigitte. What does 7 give us with her? Ooh, hey. Money. I should start hanging out with Juna at night. Well, I'll be alternating between Juna and Heisme from now on.
Just you.
I mean, unless I can max out Brigitte's.
My apologies.
Yeah, that should be the last check for Brigitte.
You.
I find myself still at a crossroads. Yet look at you.
Fine then.
You helped me see what needs to be done. Will you accompany me?
Thank you.
Follow me then.
Here.
We use this facility for our own research. Specifically, we're trying to develop non-violent uses for igniters, make them something more than weapons. That should be decent enough revenge against the church. If I only expand my current trade, it'd only make their pockets fatter. So I thought I'd try a different approach.
What?
What are you doing? I'm doing what the church hates the most. They knew that magic igniters would widen the gap. The strong would become stronger and the weak weaker. That's why I made igniters my occupation. I hated weakness. Most of all, I hated who I used to be. For my weakness, ignorance, and utter powerlessness. But behind it, I did wish for a different future. A world without poverty, despair, or violence. Civilization does not flow backwards. People are not so clever that they would abandon the convenience. It's impossible to be without igniters.
As it is.
But if we're stuck with them, we can make them safer and more practical. We've actually been working on a prototype for a while now.
Say.
Remember the early days? I asked you to slay the Guptoros. The route it had been stalking was our transport corridor for these prototypes.
Well,
I'm glad I took this job.
My thanks.
We'd never have made such strides with development if you hadn't been helping. Honestly, though, I'm surprised it's come this far. Goes against the church's cultural and mercantile monopoly, of course. They'll send their shadows after me. They'll leave me a few new scars if I survive at all. Only way I can think of to stop that. You'll have to take the throne and support our peacetime igniters over the lethal ones. Help them spread across the land. I've been thinking about your dream. This kinder world in your little novel. I hear about people who live with mutual goodwill, respect, and equality. I can't help but wish that I lived in that world. I wanted to take that first step. I want to hope, no matter what it costs me. My position, my fortune, or my life.
right.
You really are a determined person. In the end, it's not so hard once you come to a decision.
I believe in you.
Take the throne, Heldrick. For me, and for a new world. I can sense Brigitte's hope to change the world and her deep trust in me.
You give me hope. And then...
This facility has another purpose, you know. Igniters being one-sidedly destructive as they are, plenty of people have lost their homes to the violence. Same as the village the church raised. So I hire them here and support them in the ways I can. It's the least I can do. To atone. Ooh, hey, another rank up. Oh, almost in the top 10.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
This
Oh,
here.
hey. 15 grand? That's pretty good.
Speaking of which,
Okay, Colosseum is thriving. We could go take that on.
Well then.
just lovely.
Okay, so Yufa is available today. So is Barden. Wait, Barden at rank 6. Oh, that would be good too. Oh, Barden's is gonna be really good. I really would like to get a Skate Master. Yufa's next rank. Okay, I do want to do Yufa's next rank though, because that one's pretty huge.
All right then.
Let me go back to
Where to?
Grand Trad, because I do want to go to the church, because I do have some things to purify. I'm pretty sure I got a lot of shit to like sell too, and appraise even. I could check the so let's see, Grand Eagle Bow. Increased damage against bird-type monsters. Okay. Significantly reduced damage from being hit by your weakness. Automatically increase all allies' defense at the start of combat? Yes, please. Giant-type mon... What are these ones? Oh, skills that hit multiple times always hit the maximum amount. Resist light damage, resist dark damage. Yeah, let me get the Astral Saint Fist, because that's insanely good. Halves damage received from enemy ambush. Increase max HP by 30%. That's not nothing. Oh, and then Auto Masuku on weapons too? Oh, that's really good. Alright, that's not bad. Can I? Oh. Just doesn't let me interact with things on camera. Let's go to the magic shop. We do have some stuff here we can check out now.
Hey,
I've got quite the deal today.
Here.
Oh. Oh, nice. And further discount too. 69,000. What do we have to appraise here? Bolt Scorpion Staff. It, ooh, increases the strength of electric attacks. Dragon Katana. Two Mermaid Touches and a Dragon Kukris. Pierce. Increases the strength of synthesis skills that cost 0 MP. Okay, so ones that cost HP then. Okay. Shaman Scepter. Small HP recovery every turn in battle. Eh, that's okay. Coral Mail. Endurance +6. More Coral Mail. And Floral Caftan. Okay, what do we have here? Inferno Igniter. I guess that's just higher tier stuff. Mage Omniscience. What the fuck does that do? Soma Igniter. Mage Stored Power. Physical damage raising skill. Oh, is that concentrate and... Ooh, hold up. Let me get that. That's what I think it is. I'm not gonna equip that. I mean, the White Sand Rose is good. But I do kind of want to use that. I could just give that to someone else, actually. I'm gonna give it to Yufa.
Alright then.
Alright, and now speaking of Yufa, let's go hang out with her.
It's all right. I'm very happy.
So this is Brylehaven. There are so many foods here which I've never seen on the island. This bone and meat. It's used as a ritual offering, yes? Has the heart been left out to dry somewhere?
Miss, I must ask you to refrain from making such unsavory quibbles about our products.
Pardon me.
I apologize. I didn't intend for that to...
The last thing I need is my customers thinking about rituals and organs. This is why exactly nobody cares for you, Mastari. Hey, buddy.
Well, now I am regretful. I was rude to the shopkeeper, even if it was just because of my excitement at seeing such interesting wares.
Hey,
You shouldn't worry too much about it.
Is it true?
I have heard that there are all sorts of people in the city, and that makes it dangerous. But being pagan, I suppose I'm the most different. A frightening prospect. But there are so many kind people, too. Why, at the other place we visited, someone even offered me a special deal on a pail which pours good fortune.
Oh, Yufa. That person probably saw you were a traveler and tried to take advantage.
What is it?
What? But maybe it wasn't a pail, but a flower vase? Everything in this town is so different from my own. It's a bit overwhelming, but also such a thrill. The clothes, the food, even the plants are completely foreign to me. And though we're not far from the island, there's this exotic smell in the air. Ah, you smell that? What is it? There's a tinge of sweetness. It makes me nostalgic.
I don't notice anything about the smell.
It's so rich. There's a complexity to it. It kind of tickles the nose. Shall we follow it to its source?
Yeah, lead the way. The church?
This is the place.
Here we are. It's very strong, but there's a complex smell. This is a Sanctus church, isn't it? Maybe they use perfume in some sort of ceremony. Are you here to pray? Oh, sorry, but no.
No.
Do you have some business here at the church?
actually...
We were curious about the smell.
I see.
Ah, I see that the young lady here is Mustari.
Actually,
Pleased to meet you. My name is Yufa. This is Heldrick. Is it alright for me to make introductions?
Oh?
Are you perhaps the one I've heard about? The one who's been stirring up a ruckus? Ah, never mind. I shan't pry. I am Hyperic. If you've an interest in Sanctism, I would love to talk further with you. But I'm afraid I haven't the time to do so today. I was just about to escort Ovi here, this child, on her way home.
Ovi.
I was just praying with Mr. Hyperic and visiting Mama in the sick room.
truly.
In the sick room?
Truthfully.
Her mother's very ill. She's currently being cared for at this church. I apologize for leaving so soon after you've traveled so far. I hope you will visit again whenever you wish. I'll be waiting.
I'll see you again soon.
Oh, sure. Until next time.
See you later.
Bye-bye, Yufa and Heldrick. See you later. Close your eye. I wasn't intending to visit a church, but I am glad I got to speak with a follower of Sanctism. I wouldn't mind learning more about Sanctists in general. I'm curious about the differences between them and us. The Mustari, I mean.
Well, now,
Would you mind maybe visiting this place with me again? I admit, I prefer not to go inside alone.
Sure.
Of course I'll come with you.
thank you greatly.
Thank you so much. But I'm warning you, I'm going to chant your name while I sleep so you don't forget this promise.
That a Mustari custom too?
I'm glad I invited you out. The outside world isn't as harsh toward pagans as I thought it would be. I can sense a hint of gratitude and a hint of relief on oh my god, I keep fucking doing it. On Yufa's smiling face.
It's strange. But then,
But there's something a little off about this church. I might just be imagining things. Oh, I'm sorry. It's gotten quite late. We should start heading back.
I'm guessing this church is making people sick. That's what we're going to learn throughout this link. They're doing something real fucked up in there. let's go speak with Juna.
Hey. Thanks.
I'd like to go to Brylehaven. Mind if we take the runner?
Nice!
Ah, the air of a coastal town is simply divine. And so is the shopping, for that matter.
Hold on.
What could you need that we don't already have?
Oh, would you like the whole list? Clothes and perfume to start. A lady has expenses. The runner's sorely lacking in amenities, and if I'm frank, it stinks of sweat.
Then.
So shall we, oh Captain? Seeing as you're tagging along, I shall require both escort and porter duties of you. Miss, aren't you the real Lady Juna? Would you sing a song for me?
Yep.
Of course, just for you.
Let us greet the rising dawn, hand in hand. Da-da-da-da, da-na-na. Thank you!
I love your songs. You're so pretty, Juna. I hope I can do it as well as you someday. Why, thank you. I'll be rooting for you.
Hmm?
What? Why the face? I can be plenty nice, you know. That little girl was Nydia, just like me.
So you're especially nice to Nydia?
Well, I suppose it's not far off. Nydia do have some things going on, you might say. People have no shortage of opinions about the Nydia. We're friendly liars, voracious cowards, streetwise swindlers. They say we conceal our true ugly faces behind beautiful transformative masks. Almost makes you want to burst out laughing, doesn't it? Living on the fringe is hardly a life at all, so we work hard to fit in. We train at it. That's the Nydia secret. I'm sure that girl's life is no picnic, but I saw her eyes sparkle as she listened to me sing. If for even a fleeting moment I can lift the heart of a child putting her best foot forward, then I'll gladly sing mine out.
You saw the songstress? Where? Let's go find her.
Uh-oh, think that's my cue to exit stage left. Let's be on our way.
Let's get away from here.
Oh.
The rumors were true. How fortune smiles.
Think we're safe here. I only got through that without getting noticed thanks to you. I am so glad you were there, truly.
Greetings.
I do apologize, but are you perhaps the Lady Juna? My name is Capra. I'm a merchant of textiles in this city. Might I have a moment of your time?
And then?
You see, we owe our prosperity to our laborers, and as such we thank them with a festival in their honor once a year. I have the fortune in being in charge of this year's festivities, and I would very much like to make it a grand celebration. And you'd like me to sing, I take it? Yes, just so. Our coffers are not so deep as the church. We would pay you...
Yep.
Oh, let's not quibble. I'll do it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. I should have run that by you. But I'd like to take him up on the offer. It should be fine as long as I don't delay us, won't it?
Sure.
I don't think it'll interfere with our plans. You should do it.
Thank you.
I think it's wonderful that this festival is dedicated to the working class. I'll pour everything I have into making it a memorable performance. And as for you, I'll make sure you have a front row seat, as my reliable escort, porter, and captain should.
I can sense Juna's pride as a songstress and her deep trust in me.
Things have gotten fun.
Oh, but I'm afraid that has quite extended my shopping list. Let no expense be spared for the festival.
Well done. I accompanied Juna as she shopped for a bit, then we returned to the inn.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Alright, we're in September now.
This here.
Yay, more money from Brigida.
Well then.
Alright, who do we have today? Barden.
I myself am. You've come. I'm sorry.
Yeah, what's wrong, big man? Oh, they had another vote for governor. Should be announcing the results any minute. Wanna go take a listen? Well, I think I know what's gonna happen here. And now you behold the results. I'll admit it was closer than I expected. But regardless, henceforth I shall rule instead of you, Barden.
What?
Impossible. There can't be that many people who support the likes of you.
You
You
unscrupulous...
bribed the rotters, or you rigged the vote. You're too much of a coward to act honest.
Well, you see...
There's no foul play to be had here, Barden. We had the whole thing under close watch, and there was nothing suspicious about it.
It's absurd.
That can't be. Your watcher missed something, and for all we know, Gastro's lackeys here are afoot.
Barden.
Barden, calm yourself. Barden, ye doubt even me now? This is pitiful to watch, Barden. You need to accept the truth.
Seriously?
Ordinary men with delusions of heroism are not fit to rule. You are at fault for all that has happened. But you all supported me. That's why I became governor. That's why I poured my blood, sweat, and tears into it.
But please...
And now you're all looking at me like I'm scum? I was protecting you. I was acting for the common good.
How can it be?
You asked me to protect you, and I fall short on one wee thing. Then it's all whispers behind my back. Who among ye cares about the town?
Fine.
Fine. Have it your way. Will of the people. Gastro can protect you now. Shouting insults, then running away. A shirker of responsibility until the very end. Well, no matter. Good riddance. Now here's how I will handle security.
Listen up!
Lord Barden, there's a giant sandworm! Where's Sir Barden? I must report to him as soon as possible.
Please, let's not lose our heads.
About that. Reports are to go to Lord Gastro henceforth. But what's the matter? A giant sandworm nest is spotted, and a worm is now approaching. Sir Barden said to report anything like this right away.
Oh no.
A giant sandworm? Sir Gastro, what do we do? What? Calm down. We have defensive barriers. Yes, the ones he built with your taxes. And besides, a giant sandworm wouldn't come here, would it? Well, we thought it wouldn't, but
You mean to keep going?
Barden only had you looking for nests so he would have an excuse to collect taxes for defense. It was all part of his deceit.
Yeah.
You understand me? Nothing is happening. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Is there a giant sandworm coming?
Oh, it's you. What in the world should I do now that I've been ousted? Now that I've...
Whoa.
You say a giant sandworm's coming here? I bet it's a human too, isn't it? Those defensive barriers won't stand a chance against a human. But there's nothing I can do now. I'm not governor anymore. The children are scared. And they should be if a human strikes. But first things first. I don't want to see the town fall into chaos. Have the guards declare it was a false alarm. While they do that, I'll exterminate the beastie myself. Whatever needs to be done, I'll do it.
I'm sorry.
But, truth be told, against a human, I don't have a chance. Here I'll put aside my pride and ask you to help me, Heldrick. Please.
It'll be fine.
No need to put aside any pride. There's no shame in asking for help.
Aye. Yes.
You're right there. Thanks for the reminder. You need friends to do things you cannot accomplish by yourself.
Aye. I see.
But think of that nonsense I was just saying, pretending I couldn't do anything. Why, you don't need to be governor to protect people. I can feel Barden's unshakable resolve and his deep faith in me.
I shall bar his meddling with Martira.
Okay.
Is that right then?
We should be able to get there quickly with your gauntlet runner. I'm going to investigate the location, so I hope you'll come back another day.
This one's important.
Right to rule. Together, the great sandworm near Martira can be defeated. Sandstorms will lower accuracy, so preparing countermeasures is a must. I should speak to Barden when I'm ready.
I thank you.
Much thanks to you, Heldrick. We'll send the monster back to the hell it came from. I'm trying to remember what that thing was weak to.
What now?
Oh, that's just glossary. No way to check previous enemies, I guess. We have Izme today, so let's go and do that. Just check them up. All right, Izme. My apologies, but I must ask a favor of you, specifically concerning my son's urn. I'd like to search the village. If you're otherwise unengaged, might we head there?
I'm in your debt.
I shall lead us there, then. On guard for monsters, we made our way cautiously by carriage to the forest near Izme's village. By Tadari's account, the remains weren't anywhere in the village. He searched homes, streets, even crawl spaces, but found no sign of it. Yet it was surely the work of a villager. No doubt they hid the urn somewhere it would not be found. They'd not have had much time. Scant moments to hide it, to avoid rousing suspicions, which means our culprit must have...
Sure.
Maybe they buried it.
No.
Ah, right. Suppose it went like this. A villager disagrees with Tadari, but isn't confident in speaking out directly. Then they suddenly find themselves alone with the urn. They seize the bones and hurry outside the village. An act of impulse.
Then
If true, then we're sure to find some traces on the road leading to the village. Let's keep an eye out as we move along.
there.
There it is.
Oh,
Thank goodness. And the bones are inside safe too.
Right.
Excellent deductive work, Izme. Whatever it takes to hold my son in my arms once again. 'Twas placed haphazard in the shadow of a tree, easily found. It suggests the culprit did not truly wish it to be lost to me forever. I can only think that as long as I give up on laying my son to rest here, that will satisfy them.
however,
But is that truly how this should end?
Hold on.
You still want to find the person behind this?
no.
No. There is little to be found from finding this culprit. I feel a greater conflict demands resolution.
That's
It's the villagers. If they didn't want my son buried there, I would rather have been told. Had we talked openly, perhaps we could have found a spot of mutual satisfaction. But they staked no claim, hid themselves outright, and played at accepting me, demonstrating cowardice to one they deemed an outsider. It is a tendency that runs deep, yes, but the village's isolation has magnified it dramatically. With such a shadow cast, their trade and relations may never recover. There are children in that village too. Ought we really turn our backs on the village such as this? One that grows poorer and more isolated by the day? Should we try talking to the villagers about it? You're right. The adults of the village need to address this. For the children's sake, if nothing else. I'd like to speak with Tadari and the others once again.
For our future.
My time with you all has changed me for the better. Now the time has come to pass that favor on to the villagers. I can sense Haizme's kind-hearted determination and deep trust in me.
I found a way to change. Surely they too.
Oh, I can give him new inheritable skill too. Could I ask you to indulge my selfishness just a bit longer?
My thanks.
Thank you. Let's head back for today and return when we're ready.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Try not to die.
Damn, she sends a lot, huh? What was it, like 3 days in a row I got shit from her?
Hey,
Alright, Coliseum has rewards. That's actually nice to know. We'll have to do that at some point.
Well then.
I'll see you again soon.
Well, Yufa wants to hang out today.
Just lovely.
What now?
I wonder.
Alright then. Where to? Where to?
I guess that'll just be handled once we hang out with Barden again.
It's all right. I'm quite grateful.
We came to the front of a tavern, hearing that Hyperic was lingering there.
Well, now,
Sanctor Hyperic, what are you doing at a tavern?
I've come to pick up Offie. She helps out here from time to time.
you know,
They told me lots of nice things today for the first time ever. They said I danced really good in front of the customers. You know how to dance, Offie? I do too. My mother taught me a ceremonial dance. Ooh, can you teach it to me someday? Of course.
Ooh.
Well then.
He'll teach me too, won't you?
yes, of course.
Alright. The first thing is to clear your mind and steady your spirit. Mr. Hyperic, I want to practice a bunch then show Mama.
And you may, so long as your prayers are never neglected.
and so now.
Now then, this visit indicates you'd like to learn more of the Sanctus Church. More of Sanctism, yes? How much do you know about our noble faith, might I ask? Just the basics, a bit here and there. Then let us begin with the core of our beliefs. In Sanctism, we revere divine teachings from God. We follow the will of the Almighty God and offer Him prayers. With a selfless heart, that is.
I see.
A selfless heart. That idea sounds quite different from the Dragon God faith. We aspire to take the hands of our gods in our own, to confront the difficulties and yet fight beside them with our own strength. Such are our teachings.
I see. While that is an intriguing belief, what of those who haven't the strength to fight? The children, the elderly, or the infirm? The anxiety which plagues this world is through no fault of our own, and so we pray to escape these hardships and injustices.
Oh,
Oh, it's time to go visit Mama. Mr. Hyperic, Yufa, can we do this talk at the church? Let's go.
well,
Pardon me, Sanctor Hyperic, but what kind of illness is Ovi's mother afflicted with?
Your concern touches my heart. You're a kind person, Miss Yufa.
Oh, it's just... I lost both of my parents when I was around Ovi's age. Yufa, are you and Heldrick going to, to convert?
indeed.
What? Oh, I think you mean convert.
If you ever wish to do so, we would gladly accept you into our faith. Unless you find our prayers meaningless.
No, that's not what I...
We can decide our own faith. Nothing is for certain anyway. I see. That is unfortunate to hear. Then I hope this won't be the end of our discussions. We all live with anxiety in our hearts, and it is through sanctism that we find salvation. I simply want you to keep that in mind.
What was that?
Nothing more than a breeze. Now then, I hate to cut this short, but I am needed elsewhere. Excuse me, that is clearly someone in pain.
Oh, Alright. Thank you very much for your time.
See you later.
Yufa, teach me how to dance next time, okay?
Yeah, there's something shady as fuck going on in that church.
That was unexpected. Converting was never so much as a thought I'd had.
Sure.
Everyone should believe in what they wish to believe.
Indeed.
You're right about that. In fact, since I'm no longer a sacrificial priestess, the choice is mine for the first time. I don't think Hyperic was wrong when he said we all have spiritual anxiety. We yearn for something we can depend on, and for some that's sanctism. I feel like I better understand sanctism now that I've experienced it for myself, and I couldn't have done that without you. You gave me the courage to expose myself to new unfamiliar things. So now I want to see and learn more about the world. But I also want to be by your side, Heldrick. I can sense Yuva's desire to grow as a person as well as her deep trust in me.
I see it as my turn to test my mettle.
I'm not sure that's the wind. And there's that smell again. Sorry. My head is suddenly hurting. Let's come back to investigate later. There's something about this place which makes me feel so ill at ease.
You and me both. So that Hyperic guy is shady as hell. Let's see. Oh, we got another hangout with Juna. Okay, so I need to get max courage to max out Alonzo. Brigitte... Oh, Brigitte I just need... What do I just need to wait for?
Just you. See you.
Okay. So,
Alright.
not time
too.
for that yet. That's all. Yeah, just gotta look for Katharina out in the wild. Alonzo, I need courage. Brigitte, that's with time. And more is a quest. Okay. Let's go talk to Juna.
Hey.
I got separated from Juna while we were trying to avoid her getting seen.
Come now.
How about a flower for your loved one? They're rare beauties bound to impress. Bound to impress.
What the hell? Is that a child? Cute kid, but I don't recognize the tribe. I need to prioritize finding Juna.
Hold on.
What are you staring at, darling? I'm over here.
Is that something all Nadia can do?
What?
What is it? Is there something on my face?
No.
I was worried I lost you.
Huh?
Oh, you were? Thank you.
Then.
Well, shall we press on? We've got to meet up with Capra.
The show is proceeding apace. We have a stage under construction at the Coliseum, and for your outfit, last year's dress is being refitted for you, Lady Juna. And regarding a little thank you gift we're preparing.
No, no.
Oh, please, that's unnecessary. If there are any proceeds from this, pay it forward to the audience. Is that possible?
That's quite generous of you, Lady Juna. We're so blessed to have you singing for us. The whole town is buzzing with excitement.
Wait a second.
Oi, that you thieving crooner! What brings the high and mighty songstress to sing at our lowly labor festival, eh?
Huh?
Why, you ask? Well, because I was invited. Liar! You slithered your way into it, you bloody snake! That's all you Nadia know how to do.
Calm now.
Meritus, please, there's no need for theatrics. I asked her to sing personally. I'm sorry, but you simply don't have the draw Lady Juna does.
No way.
That's so. Well, it doesn't mean I have to accept it. And as a matter of fact, I don't. Jeez.
It'll be fine.
Don't let her get to you. Oh, I know. I've grown a thick skin over the years, nothing for it.
My goodness.
I do apologize for that. She was last year's main act, and I dare say she's cross about not being asked to return. Don't worry about it. I've always had enemies, and some have even made attempts on my life. And Capra, the harder something gets, the more determined I am to see it done. That's so very reassuring, my lady. Truly. Well then, I'll take my leave.
Got a second?
It's not that I don't sympathize with her, but crowds are only won through hard work and skill.
Right.
She's no match for a songstress of your caliber.
Naturally.
We're in different leagues, after is all, and she'll have no choice but to get that through her thick skull once I show her why.
Let's do this.
Besides, having someone close by to watch over me gives me just the burst of confidence I need. I'm talking about you, of course. You got that? I'm really curious as to what that
I'm
thing
going
with
to
the
give this
tiny
performance my
Juno was. Is that something unique to her, or is that just something all Nadia can do? If it's something all Nadia can do, that's incredible.
Leave it to me.
If I'm going to make this the performance of a lifetime, I have a lot to think about. Let's call it a day, shall we?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Okay, so we got what? 2 more days?
This way.
Again! Like every day she's sending me money. It's great. Just a nice casual 15,000 every day.
Well then.
Let's see. Okay, so we can do this today. Let me save beforehand, actually.
You've come.
Alright, let's go.
I thank you.
I heard the ground rumble. If we wait here, it's bound to show itself.
Yeah.
I'm feeling something. It's gotta be here.
Heldrick! Yep, it's the same one we fought before. I was wondering why we weren't able to kill it back there. Comes back for a quest, huh?
We will not fall here. Victory is at hand, my friends.
Ooh, thank you!
Remember when you ate us? Well, I sure do.
Level 60! Oh boy. If I remember right, I think you're weak to ice.
You hit their weakness.
Yes.
This take my fullest power.
Holy fuck.
Come forth now.
Okay, get that attack down.
By this power. By the swamp. Let justice prevail.
Yeah, I'm gonna shelter formation. Get it to max.
Behold this power. Even summoner.
I just realized I don't think I have ice input, do I? Feral bite. Okay, 43. Swiping arc. That's not terrible. Okay, it's not doing a hell of a lot of damage. Yeah, I don't have ice
Maybe not.
equipped.
Let's work
Fuck.
together. No. By
Alright,
this
well,
power.
I'll just hit it with a cyclone then.
Wind.
Okay, 1284. I'll take it.
We strive for.
Oh, I don't even have my Tarokaja equipped. Jeez, I'm really not ready for this fight, huh?
No. Moving to the front. Magic Knight.
Oh, that decreases
I'll
hit evasion.
destroy you. Wasn't it
Pull
predictable?
yourself together. This'll be over soon enough. I'll show you.
Alright then.
Frost! You hit their weakness.
This is the
Don't let them
Man, what the fuck?
Heed.
Alright, get that attack all the way down. I kind of really came into this fight very unprepared, huh? Oh boy. Especially because I'm weak to strike.
hurt bad.
Okay, can you stop fucking targeting me, asshole? Oh great, sands. Oh, I'm dead.
Help it back up.
Well, ain't that just fantastic? You know, I think I'm gonna reload. 'Cause I should probably set the skills I need. Oh god. Okay, so let's try this again and not be idiots. See, this thing's all about ice.
What now?
Okay, so let's... Actually, you know what? Let's fucking change off of this. Yeah, I'm gonna change to wizard. Oh, no, I can't stop coughing. What the fuck? Weak to pierce? Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I got a tickle in my throat now. Fuck. Let's go... I want to go Kunda. Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'll go Kunda. Because that thing has evasion decrease. Let's see, I'll go Godly Blessing. Actually, let me go Magic Font. And then I'll go Medica.
Alright.
I'm gonna take off Mage Transcendence too, because I really don't need that. I'll just... let's see. Didn't I have one that's Magic plus 6? Yeah. Fuck, man. Oh, what the hell's going on with me today? Oh, God. Juna, what do you have on yours? Oh, right, you have another one you can inherit. Wow, I didn't really give you much, huh? Let's see. Could go Maracakaja. I'll just go Infernal Vortex for now. Because I can't really think of anything else I want to put on her. Hulkenberg. I definitely want to keep Shelter Formation. I want to give you... Where's Mataru?
Alright.
There it is. Yeah, she's going to be buffing. And as for Yufa...
Alright.
Give you Blizza. magic circle. Okay, that should be good.
You've come. I thank you.
Okay, we're now much more prepared for this fight. Ooh, hit evasion. Thank you, Barden.
Remember when you ate us?
Skyfall Bolt.
I sure do.
Watch me!
Okay, well, let's just
Freeze over. You hit their weakness.
start hitting it.
Summoner!
Don't let up now, Juna.
Sharpen the cold!
You hit their weakness.
Freeze!
You hit their weakness.
Magic
That's your opening, Captain.
Let's see. I'm gonna shelter
Everyone,
formation.
thank you.
Move everyone back.
I'll show you.
I think keeping everyone in backline for this one is a must.
Freeze!
Vitus power.
Come!
Yeah, no, just Harakasha.
I'm grateful.
That helps.
Because I don't think we have anyone weak to strike now. Yeah, so it's not getting any extra turns. So that's good for us.
Freeze over. You hit their weakness.
I pray you're
Don't let
ready.
up now, Juna. You hit their weakness.
I've sworn
That's
oath
your
of
opening,
knighthood. Let
Captain.
justice
Good
prevail.
for Mataru.
you. Thank you. Behold this power.
Oh yeah, I could go Blizzaton.
You can do that. I shall do my
The victory.
Significantly decrease their attack for 3 turns. Ooh, you know what?
go.
Get that defense down too, motherfucker. Oh, great, a crit. Oh, come on.
Anxiety has weakened her, and she's under attack. Is this really hurting? Can someone help her?
Okay, I think we're all just back to normal hit evade.
Get her some healing.
Let's work together. Maybe to come forth, royal soul.
I'm just gonna
We can do
medico.
this.
I'm grateful. That helped.
Thank you. Ice magic knight. I will protect you.
Thank you.
Back up.
Let's do this together.
It's up to you now.
Blizzaton.
You hit their weakness.
Everyone is
Don't let up now, Juna.
Sharpen the cold.
You hit their
Vitus power.
weakness.
And
Nice.
Blizza.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Ground bro. He's probably just gonna jump out at us and attack this turn.
With blade in hand.
So I'm gonna shelter formation.
I'll be fine.
Guard,
persevere.
guard,
Freezing.
guard. Sudden rise. Yeah, that's fine.
Only a flesh wound.
Okay, hit evasion down. That's okay
We'll
too.
not fall here. Heads held high, everyone. Stand strong.
Thank you, Barden.
Magic knight.
That's like exactly what we needed.
Mystic shield.
Extend the duration of our attack buff.
Now
And
for
let's
a
start
grand
slamming
maneuver.
it with Blizzatons.
We'll combine our strength.
You hit their weakness.
I shall do.
Don't let up now, Juna.
Freeze.
Yeah. You
Let's
hit
go.
their weakness.
Freeze.
You hit their weakness.
Let justice
That's your
prevail.
opening, Captain.
Healing on.
Thanks. I'm grateful.
That helps.
Watch me. Frost.
There we go.
Go.
Oh, and we got a miss thanks to Hulkenberg.
Summoner. Sharpen the cold. You hit
Lend
their
me your
weakness.
strength.
Alright,
Get
Blizzaton.
after it now. You hit their weakness.
I've sworn.
That's your opening, Captain. Thank you. This is just what I need.
Actually, yeah, let's just do another Blizzaton, honestly.
Let's do this.
Beautiful. See, when you prepare for a fight, it's nice and easy.
This
7,000
art has led to
experience.
mastery.
I admit.
Oh, and Heisman, Master
feels
Assassin.
good.
I shall strive to use
Marvelous. Does it seem that I've grown
Right.
stronger?
I could get used to this.
Thunderblade for Stroll.
My power swells forth.
Oh, there's Elusive Dream. I really want to use that skill. That looks so fucking cool. Agility up by 3. Not bad.
Barden, look out! Gah!
Right there.
Captain, now's our only chance.
I apologize. I'm causing you all this trouble. Listen, you're not causing trouble at all. You really are a good one.
I thank you.
All right.
I could finally see your power with my own eyes. So that's how you defeated Lady Joanna's monster. It's both mighty and terrible. You really are something to be able to use such power so well. Thank you, Heldrick. Please, give my thanks to your friends. And with this, we saved Martira.
Right.
What will you do now, Barton?
Right.
Even if Martira doesn't want me, I still have one last thing to tell them. I have to tell them the giant sandworm's vanquished. And it's all thanks to you. Let's return and proclaim it. Then I'll depart from Martira forever.
Thank goodness.
Worry not, his life is in no real danger. He's just fainted from his exertions. He really is some kind of man, fighting a giant sandworm. Let him rest in the administration building. Not even Gastro can't complain at this point. Not like that guy's around, though. He's just hiding somewhere.
Even so.
Why would Barden do such a risky thing? Especially for the people who voted against him.
Ha!
All he did was idiotically fight a giant sandworm who wasn't even coming here to begin with. Truly a desperate move.
Go away! Barden protected the town, not you guys. I mean, Barden can be kind of scary, but deep down he's actually really nice and he loves us.
Child, that's all for show. All he wants is power. Do you not remember how he did as he pleased to all of you against your wishes?
Excuse me?
Is that true, you think? That he just wants power? I happened to see him in the Actus workshop picking out weapons, and he lowered his head. He said nothing while his sword was tempered, didn't boast in the slightest. Surely if he sought power... I also saw Barden before he left to fight. He bought huge amounts of wound care supplies at the apothecary, and I had no idea why at the time. The reason he didn't say anything was so we wouldn't worry, no? He didn't want us to panic, but to continue on as normal. Tell me such a man could be anything but good. You speak words of praise, but do you not remember? Barden required your help. He always leaves things to others for others to handle.
No.
But do you not remember? You're the one who preaches collective responsibility. That's right. It is as you say.
Just so.
All of us have always been reliant on each other. But strangely in this instance, we suddenly look to push our anxieties onto a single man. We chose the stolid Barden to shoulder our woes. Then we grew angry when he didn't shoulder them precisely the way we wanted. It wasn't that Barden wanted power over the whole town. It was us who wanted Barden and the town to do our job for us. Self-governance should not be this way.
That is true.
It's true that Barden lost the vote. Perhaps he wasn't as perfect as everyone wanted, but he never ceased his efforts to improve the town. I want everyone to understand that much.
Hey,
We should be the ones to think about town stuff. We can do things ourselves, all of us. We just tried to make Barden do all the work. That's sad.
Did something happen to Martira? Again?
It'll be fine.
Don't worry. Nothing's happened.
Such a great relief.
I see. Very good then. I can sense Barden's profound gratitude and solid faith in me.
In the end, I
There we
managed
go.
to protect-
Guaranteed escape from battles.
Many thanks.
Eldrick, thank you. Truly, for saving Barden.
Now then,
We'll take care of things from here. We'll take care of the town too. We'll figure things out ourselves. I entrusted Barden to the care of the people of Martira and returned to the group. I feel like I've gotten more support from the people of Martira thanks to Barden's increased faith in me. Top 10! Look at us climbing up the ranks. Oh. Ah, Heisme. I forget what Heisme is. What do we get from Heisme this time? Oh, we get Ninja! Actually, that's perfect, considering we just got him maxed on Assassin.
What now?
Would he be able to learn it right away? No, he's Sniper level 10. Okay, well, I can get him
see.
started on that.
Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Steady effort is key.
Alright, so let's go talk with Heisme. I have something I should like to ask your advice about. I cannot help but pity the children of my declining village.
That's why.
You have a way of thinking that often surprises me. What would you have me say to them?
I see.
A new age is dawning. What do you... Oh, you mean a new king? Indeed, a new king will be a momentous occasion. Not even that village could avoid being swept into the tides of change. Yes, I can see our approach now. We unveil you to them as the king-to-be. My grandiloquence will not sway them alone.
Great.
Very well, then. If you have the time, would you travel to the village with me right now?
My thanks.
I hope I can make the people of the village understand. Shall we set out, then? As the light waned, we took a carriage to Heisme's village once more. I heard you found the urn. Truly, I am sorry. The villagers have caused you no end of trouble. It's nothing you need to worry about. Rather, I thank you for helping me to come to grips with my departure.
Everyone,
People of the village, you hide, but I know you yet listen. I am not here to blame you for the matter with my son. I want to speak to all of you, so that we can change the future of this village together.
look.
Look around you. Look at what your village has become. Cut off from trade, our goods slow to circulate, and our people more destitute by the day. Oh well, you say. We are Yugifs, nothing to be done about it. You endure this hardship without even trying to move beyond it. That is sloth, pure and simple.
Can't you see?
We elders. Perhaps the future means little to us. Perhaps we struggle to fight for change we will never see. But what of our children?
You would force your village's children to bear its dreadful legacy? To be doomed to the same neglect and avoidance? Don't talk like you know us.
Don't you get it?
Isolated though we are, we can survive with what we have, and the children are happy enough.
Wrong.
Happy? Their only birthright is a cage. The children have no choice but to live and die here. Can you deny it? They could not choose where they were born, and now they have no choice in their future. And you, as their guardians and teachers, you would keep it that way.
Just shut up. What would an outsider know?
No.
He is not an outsider. Heismay is one of us. I don't know when it happened, but we've stopped chasing hope. We've grown complacent, clinging to the idea that it's wiser to accept hardship than resist it. But was that truly for the best? Surely in times long ago did we not strive towards something? Please, everyone, come here and let us speak. Won't make a difference now. Whatever you do, there's prejudice out beyond our walls, and it's strong. The people of other lands won't accept it. Won't accept us.
Listen.
I believe that can change. It has to, for the children's sake.
Say,
I understand your fear. Walking the land as a Yugif, I have suffered what seems no end of hatred, prejudice, and bloodshed. But this country will change. It's already underway. And the one responsible stands before you now. This is my friend, Heldrick, and he will change this country. A new era is coming, a new future, where people of all origins and tribes can join together.
What?
A new era is coming.
but
And when it does, what will this village do? Will you close your doors to hope, resist change, and so wither? The world is changing, and we must change with it. Yes, it will be a long struggle. Yes, we will waver, and we will suffer.
that's life.
But beyond that pain, beyond, we will find a better tomorrow. A future where our lives' courses are ours to decide. A birthright of hope and for every Yugif child.
Our children could live however they wish.
Surely.
Heldrick and we who follow him will light our way forward. If you live and strive with hope in your heart, then a better future is within your grasp. Nobody can decide our way of life but ourselves.
Heisman.
Thank you. I think you really got through to them. Of course, I don't think things will change that easily. That's why we must weave our new hope, one step at a time. Leave it to us. We'll lead the way forward. Reassuring indeed. But rest assured, I have no intention of letting you bear that burden alone. And in return, let us prepare the hilltop cemetery right away. It's time I took responsibility. At the least, I can ensure your son will have the peace he deserves.
No.
I appreciate it, but that's no longer necessary. I've thought long about how to properly send off my son. And now, I finally have my answer. This voyage has been more than enough time to face my boy's death. And were I alone, I would have lost myself.
Oh,
A tiny voice, young words and old air. Skyward it lilts, clouds parted in passing. And soon breath becomes zephyr, and sweet wind alights upon well-trod earth.
thank you.
I would not be here without you at my side. Thank you. I can sense the strong determination and firm trust in Heismay's eyes, now clear of hesitation.
He. Now. A new power.
There is
Gives
yet
us the
hope on
ninja.
the horizon.
There is no sense in waiting for the winds to change. New breezes are ever blowing, in lands beyond anything we have ever known.
We shall.
Let's go, Hildrick. Heismay and I headed back to town. I feel like I've gotten more support from the villagers in Heismay's hometown, thanks to Heismay's trust in me. Rank 9! Oh, we're climbing.
Time marches on.
You know,
and the age of a new
I mentioned this
king
before.
draws
I
nearer.
find it so hard to believe people are saying this game is as long as Persona 5. That was like 120 hours. We're at like 40? So it makes me wonder how fucking meaty is this part of the game going to be?
Look at this.
I'm excited because I really like this game a lot. You know, aside from a couple of qualms I have with dungeon mechanics, let's say. But yeah, no, for the most part, I'm really liking this game a lot. Oh, right. Yeah. That mission we were supposed to do. We'll have to tackle that bounty at some point. But now is not that time.
Well then.
Okay, so we hang out with Yufa again.
What now?
Let's see. Oh, it's still 2 days, actually. I thought it was 1 day right now. You know what? I think I'm gonna end things off here for today. And in the next one, we'll while away what little time we have left. And, actually, we might just go and do that dungeon.
Me too.
Let me go to Balnara real quick. So I just want to check and see how far away that dungeon is from Grand Trad.
Looks like everyone's here.
Now then.
Ooh, good one. And there.
I can't tell what that is.
It's your call. Just a minute.
2
We have a
days,
pending
right?
request there.
Let's be off.
So we'll get there
It's your call.
with only 1 day left. Okay, so we do have enough time to do that. Okay. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do next time. We'll just use our remaining time and just go do that mission in the Scoundrel's Hold. Okay,
Let's see.
so I will see you all then. Bye!